Alright, yo, on MC Cribs. Let me show you my personal crib. Alright, so you come over here, on this blue Aero Cloud, self-made, well, not self-made, I had the help of this man right here do it for me. And I must say, he did a fine, good job. Mighty good. Alright, if you come with me right on over here. Alright, perfect. So you start over here. You got the blue mushrooms, the blue moss. It's kind of like a cool, lush environment, I dare say. Very nice. Alright, so over here, we had the remnants of what used to be an integrated furnace wall, but I had to do this so I could empty out my backpack. Alright, and over here, we got a farm. It was initially used for, like, villager trading and whatnot. But the thing about it, my base had to use so much nether wart in its design that I had to end up changing it from the original crops to this, which, I mean, pretty neat. Alright, so if you follow me over here, here's my humble little starter abode. And got the bushes out front and whatnot. You got some of those trees hanging up there, a little bit of that. Alright, so we start with this. Pretty cozy. Here's my dogs Barry and Larry right here. And we got the smithing table, we got the loom, we got the anvil, the chest, the table, and 3 furnaces right here. And then over here we got our little cooking station. I keep all my ingredients in here, in this chest right there. And if you go up here, you got a little window right here. You can get a view of my castle on over there. It's pretty neat. Alright, and here, we got James McBlock right here. He stays in here. He's got his block in his arms. That's why his name partially James McBlock. He's tough. He's been living in my house for about a good week now. We low-key chill. He hasn't gotten angry at me yet. Nor would he have any reason. I'm giving him free homing pretty much. Alright, so over here, we have the remnants of what used to be a very populated cow and chicken farm, but a certain incident happened over here. You can see with the repairs done that we had an unfortunate accident. But over here now, we got ourselves a sugarcane farm. Nice sugarcane farm. Alright, and here's where the magic is, I'll say. Also, there will be a future metro here if we end up getting to that. Alright, so to start off, tough ass bridge, bro. I built this all myself. And you can see from here, you got that castle, man. The glorious castle. This took me 5 years to build. This took me 5 years to build. This took me 5 years to fucking build. But it was tough. Nonetheless, yeah, it looks really nice, especially at night with how well lit up it is. Alright. Let me come on and take you in here. Give you a little exploration of the premise. Sorry about that, I had an intruder at my front door. This guy's chill. He low-key crashed the server once when we were doing that, but he low-key just got here, so I haven't given him a name yet. Alright, start out. We got our guards at the front. Only a few of them have weapons, because I'm low-key kind of broke like that, unfortunately. But, alright, so start, bro. Got the wall, the gate, you got the everything, man. This wall was quite neat to build, I will say. It's definitely an experience. It was my first experience trying to build something like this. And on the interior, right here, you got flooring, a nice flooring pattern. You got some nice lights, flower shaped, to go with a bit of my build. And when you step in here, you get a little bit. Ooh, Your father's calling you, bro. You have to cut. You have to clip this out, man. Your father's calling you, man. All right, go do whatever you need. Just wait a minute. All right. So cut back in 3, 2, 1. All right. So here's the interior of the castle. We built the replicas of little mini biomes and whatnot and stuff like that. We got our Soul Sand Valley over here. I mean, it's a pretty accurate description. We got the little basalt towers that go up to the roof. All right, and here we got our warped, nice warped forest. Yeah, this is neat to build. Alright, and over here, definitely, I'd say one of the highest detailed ones, we got our flesh biome over here. This is one of our modded biomes, but it's one of the cooler ones in my opinion. We also got a little blood waterfall back there, so that was neat. Alright, and if you'll come with me, you got your little Greenland, like some sort of like a Greenland nether biome, like it's the thorns biome, and it's got a bit of hell bark in it too. It's pretty nice. Careful about the flowers, you touch them, you'll light on fire. Alright, so over here, got yourself a little rose quartz spikes biome, yet another modded biome. It's pretty neat. A lot of these, I used quite a bit of this in my base. If you look right over here, I used it for this little design on the wall. Pretty neat. Alright, and over here, if you come with me, we got a basalt, like a little mini replica basalt biome. If you look, I found some of these from whatever it was. Well, yeah, the basalt biome right by our portal is pretty neat. Alright, and if you come over here, we got our Crimson Warped Forest Biome. I use a lot of this in my base design as well. You can see the supports on that bridge right there. Use it a bit. Whatnot. So Loki, for the last one, you got another modded biome. It's like a Salt and Crying Obsidian biome. That's actually where I got like most of my basalt for those towers and those little lines right there on the side for. You can see, I mean, it's pretty tough, bro. Alright, and now for the actual castle, we got like a sort of a little party set here and whatnot. Alright, and then we got the. Ooh, where did it go? Oh, my bad. I got a little sidetracked. Alright, and yeah, we got a barbecue stand. It's low-key tough. Alright. And then here, bro, we got a stage performance that you're performing for the guests tonight, and it's low-key tough. And whatnot. So if you come over here, here's like the prices and whatnot for entry. The regular entry is 5 gold. VIP is 3. You got that, bro? Alright. And rules, any fighting will not be tolerated. Just don't do stupid shit. I know the melon juice is low-key. That shit gets you, but like, just keep it on the low, because I'm not trying to get sued, bro. Alright, so if you follow me up these steps, get over to my. Sorry for the noise, by the way. That's my younger brother. Anywho, if you get up here, here is where I reside. All my utilities. You got the utilities here. You got the crafting table. You got more of that stuff. You got the armory right here, and here is one of the best caught on bits of the server, the integrated furnace wall, invented by your reporter right here, streaming this video for y'all. And it definitely is caught on. I say this will probably last for several servers in the future. Alright, so we got a little mini pewter right here. You can low-key do stuff like an inch away from the screen, mind you, because I'm locked in. We play games like that. Alright, we got a little bit of fan material and whatnot. We got a little bit of fan plushies over here. Alright, and over here we got a nice TV right here, man. Like, Loki, that's footage streamed on the TV live from the Pagoda House. Live from the Pagoda House. This is streamed. I'll say that's tough, man. Right here, we got the dinner table. We got some chicken on there, man. It's looking tough. Alright, and we got the small little cozy kitchen over here. Sure, Silas thinks it's a real cozy kitchen. Real cozy. I bet. But nonetheless, it's tough. It's tough. It's real nice. Took inspiration from Lee's kitchen. Alright, and if you come up here with me. Oh yeah, by the way, that window right there is real nice. It's like a star pattern and whatnot. It was real neat to build, and I found it pretty interesting. Alright, enough with my distractions. You come over here. First tower on the left is the enchanter room. We got bookcases on the side. We got the grindstone. We got the lapis in the chest. We got the enchanter right here. And if you look up, we got some bookshelves hanging from the top. And that was actually, yeah, very, very useful. I will use those every day in this server. I will use those every day. And I mean that. I will use them. Alright, anywho, let's move on to the second and third tower. Well, for the most part, I say that because the second and third tower is just storage. So it's just laid out really simply. You got chests and whatnot, you got a few drawers in here. It's real neat. And more or less, we can move on to the fourth tower on the very right. So over here, you got yourself a little alchemy station and whatnot. Got a little bit of netherwort on the side. You got your cabinets up there for any brewing you could ever assume and or could possibly do. You got a little bit of water over here. You got the water for like tipping arrows and whatnot and stuff. So Loki, you can do stuff like that, alchemy in there and whatnot. Alright, so if you come up to the last floor, Loki, and check these out. You got yourself a little warpstone shrine over here. I mean, kind of looks like, I'd say, Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine. You know, like, that's a little bit of the inspiration I took for it. Over here is Loki tough as hell. And I like it pure red. Alright, so over here you got yourself like a little... You didn't see that. You saw this, actually. The table right here. A nice table, like a meeting table of some sorts, if you would like to take a seat. And yeah, we got the red light up there and whatnot. It's real neat. I like it quite a lot. Alright, and over here, if you come over here, got yourself my own little bed. It's got a special little carpet in front of it. It's supposed to remind you of those chandeliers you saw outside of the castle wall over out in there. It's real nice. Alright, we got a little picture of the homeland in there. Loki, where the Nether King came from. It's Loki tough. Alright, and we got the bed right here. We got the lava lamp right beside it. And then we got a nice TV show over by the trade hall where all the Umbran wood is from and whatnot. They gave a little live stream of that. It's real nice. And then over here, we got a bunch of server memorabilia. We got the Fortnite, whatever, remembrance stuff you remember it for. We got memorabilia, yeah. We got the Fortnite scar, and then we got the Granny Obliterator 5000. This thing is obliterated many more than just a granny or two. It's, I dare say, even several people have fallen victim to that. Anywho, onto the OG rifle and OG minigun. This is like back when I had iron armor. And this guy, your reporter, found my body in the nether. I don't have any clue how he did that. And that was lucky tough. Alright, so over here, we got the spare armor that I was gonna use until I never lost my armor. Like you can see right now, I still have all my armor and all my drip and whatnot, and it's low-key tough. Alright, so over here we got my crown, my Nether King crown. This is definitely the toughest piece of armor on the server by far. Like not even arguable. It's just so unbelievably tough. Alright, we got some more memorabilia. We got God's chosen weapon, the strongest wooden sword on this server. It does a whopping 5 damage every 2.4 seconds. Not 2.4 seconds. Swings about once every 0.35 seconds. It's really strong, trust me. Alright, and this is this guy's housewarming gift that he gave me to commemorate me for building this castle, which I appreciate very much. Alright, so we got this diamond over here. You want to know what that represents? 6 diamonds. 6 diamond. Oh, I love it. Ow! Sorry, I got off the perk. My bad. I'm sorry. We got the integrated furnace wall. Like I said, the best, well caught on bit. Made by the most handsome, respected, the most aura having man on the server. Right here, your reporter for MC Cribs. Alright, so if you follow me up to the top of this abode, well, I wouldn't say abode, it's quite large. Castle. Castle's what it is. Up here, I was gonna do more stuff with the top, but you see, I was a little crunched for time. So low-key, I just decided to have it empty as in like a viewing platform. Alright, so up there, you got those 8 chandeliers all around, and for the one up there, that is a grand chandelier crafted with many a gold block. That was really expensive to build. Very, very expensive to build. Alright, so if you come over here, here is the aura couch. Here's how I would like to take a picture and end off the server. Right here with all the boys when they're on. Because this is tough. This is the toughest spot. Well, anywho, thank you for letting me join this episode of MC Cribs. And I will see y'all later in the next server. And that is all. Thank you.